Hi guys, I think we are officially live here. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jackie Buchanan, and I am most likely your either upline coach or a Star Diamond upline coach. I want to take a minute here today to our team. I'm super excited. No matter who your coach is on this team, no matter who your upline is on this team, all one big happy family, and we are all here to help you grow and capitalize on all the reasons that you joined as a coach, right? So regardless of if you are, joined as a coach to make this your full-time income, or maybe it's to allow you to travel more, or maybe it's just to pay the bills, whatever, or maybe it's just for the discounts. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. We're here to help you reach whatever goals your heart. So today's little webinar is going to be all about how to work your Beachbody business. So I'm going to, we're going to talk a lot about running your business on social media, kind of give you the whole story about how to work your business and really just take your business to whatever level of success that you want to take it. So I want to start off by saying that there is no limit to this business, which is so amazing. You can really accomplish anything with this. So just know that this right here is a vehicle for you to reach whatever dreams that you have. There's no limit to this. Anything is possible. So while we're going through this, just know that no matter what you want this business to be, it can be your family. So I'm going to go ahead and take my face off the screen and share with you some slides so you guys can take notes and stuff. And I'll come back at the end to say goodbye or whatever. But as we're going through this, you guys take some notes if you want. Otherwise, I find it really easy too if you just can take a screenshot of the screen instead of trying to jot everything down. I'm going to try to get through this as quick as possible. I know your time is valuable, so I don't want to keep you on very long. This is part of our new Coach Basics training. After you finish this, you will just click the button and continue to the next step, and make sure along the whole way throughout your Coach Basics training that you're following the little daily to-dos and you're contacting your sponsor along the way. It's really important to keep in contact with your sponsor so that they know not only where you are in your training and where you are in your business, but also so they know where they can help you and maybe where you're hung up and where you're struggling. If you guys don't talk to them, they really don't know. It could be numerous things. And then sometimes it gets to be, a while down the road and you guys have been struggling for a while, or, maybe you're really great at something and they want to, recognize you for that. So it's really important, no matter what, to just stay in contact with your sponsor. And along this training, I have really created it so that you and your sponsor can really build a good relationship, and that we as coaches can help you maximize this business to the point where you want it to go. So again, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. Let's make sure this works. And I think we got it. Easy as that. Okay, so this training series is called Thrive Tribe Getting Started. I named it Thrive Tribe because I just feel like, as a team, we really thrive together as a community, hence tribe. So that's kind of the backstory of that. So let's go to slide number 1. Okay, so first of all, I want to tell you guys, you are a forever challenger. For those of you who don't really know, maybe you came into this business from a challenge group, and maybe some of you just came into this business and are ready to rock it before you even were a challenger. So a challenger basically is somebody that takes part in one of our fitness groups, okay? So we need you guys committed to a fitness program, committed to drinking Shakeology. Your story, you guys, is your success in this business. So you need to show up in your challenge groups. Or if you're not ready to host a challenge group, you can contact your sponsor coach and together you guys can host a challenge group. But no matter what, you need to remain a challenger in that group. That means sharing your sweaty workout pics in that group, sharing your shakes, sharing your meals, sharing your struggles, because we all have those. We're real people, right? So, we're not perfect either as coaches. We need to share that, and being real really lets people relate to you and helps them recognize that, we're not better than them. We're just here to encourage them. show up in your own journey. So I want you guys setting some big goals for yourself, for your wellness. You know, I want you guys to commit to a full Beachbody program, commit to it from day one till end, and share that journey on social media. You guys, your journey, as you share that story and you share every single day, not only will people relate to you on that journey, but it will also help them kind of paint a picture of what you're doing as a coach. So it basically will help share this business with your followers and with the people viewing your page. Drink your Shakeology daily, and then read personal development. This one, I must admit that when I joined as a coach, I kind of just was like, oh, I don't have time for that. I was a busy mom. My husband was working 2 jobs. I had a newborn baby at home. And so I kind of just wanted to jump in this and get done what I had to get done to see progress. Well, it wasn't long before I realized the importance of personal development. So you guys, you're going to hear no. You're going to hear people tell you, no, I'm not interested. No, I don't want none of that shake. You know, no, you kind of are salesy, you know, whatever it is, you're going to hear people tell you, no, I don't want to, you know, paint this picture for you, thinking that everyone that you talk to is going to be like, yes, sign me up. It's not that way. But that's, again, why this business is not a get rich overnight scheme. This business has been around forever, and it's going to stay around because, you know what, we change lives, you guys, and it takes the right moment in somebody's life for us to be right there to present this to them when they are ready to change. And so you're going to hear no's. This personal development, reading books and listening to audio, things that really just fuel our mind, is huge, because it will take you through those lows. It'll take you through all those no's and help you understand that all those no's are just stepping stones to your first yes and to your next yes. The more no's you get, the closer you are to getting another yes. So next slide is just going to be some of, let me get over there, some of my personal development suggestions. You guys, again, just take a screenshot of this. The Compound Effect is a super great book for new coaches. I love it. I probably read it a couple times now. It just really helps us understand that the simple actions that we do every single day, although we don't necessarily see instant gratification from them, by doing them consistently over a period of time, that's where we're going to see the. Just like in our workouts, you don't get a six-pack from doing 10-minute abs one day a week. You get a six-pack from eating healthy, from exercising daily, from working that area, and from having a healthy mindset and believing that it'll, you know, that you can do it. Those things that you do consistently over time, every single day, will produce results. And that's kind of what this book helps us kind of wrap our minds around. The Go Giver, another awesome book I read a couple times, a great book for new coaches. Go for No basically goes over a lot of what I just talked about aiming for more no's, going for more no's, because the more no's you get, it's not a reflection on that, nothing at all to do with you. It has to do where that person is at that particular time. It's just not right for them right now. So that no means not right now. And Go for No just kind of encourages you and teaches you ways for you to push for more, to go after those no's, to chase them, almost to kind of become obsessed with getting them. And so that's a really good book, and that one's super short. You can read it super quick, and I would recommend that one. GoPro I put on here because honestly, it helped me so much with the, you know, network marketing. It helped me so much with learning how to use social media to benefit my business. So for those of you who don't know me, when I started out as a coach, I didn't even have a Facebook account. I didn't even have an Instagram account. So it was kind of all new to me. I come from a very small town, and right out of the gate, I knew I needed social media in order to build this business. I knew I wasn't going to do it with my so-called warm market, meaning friends, family, you know, cousins, whatever. I wasn't going to be able to build a business to the extent I wanted to build it to with my warm market. So I got GoPro. It's definitely a network marketing kind of book. So it's not really, you know, it uses terms like that, but it teaches you super great technique on how you can use social media to benefit your business. So if that is what you're looking for, that book is a great option for you. I actually have the audio, and I prefer the audio over the actual book. So that's just my opinion, and maybe it would help you choose too. Building your list. So this is really fun, you guys. A big part, and actually everything you're doing, this business is a relationship-based business. You are going to be building fantastic, crazy, awesome relationships. Trusting relationships with people who you would otherwise never have met in your entire life. So for me, I'm an introvert. I'm super shy. I'm a homebody. I love to be home. When I go to events for work, or if I go, even out on a date or anything, it takes a lot out of me. So when I come home, it's like, okay, I need to decompress. That's just been like that since I was a little girl. But this business has helped me so much, like thicken my skin and really just push me outside my comfort zone and help go into the person I am today. And although I'm still an introvert and I'm still shy and I still need to decompress, I've learned that stepping out there is my life. And so building this list was a great thing for me because it helped me meet so many new people. I'm also a stay-at-home mom, so I talk to a 5 and a 7-year-old mostly, only on most days. And so getting this conversation and being able to communicate with other moms out there and other, women that are struggling with their weight or, whatever, it is so rewarding for me. And it just helps me kind of stay grounded and helps me kind of find friendships out there. So I'm going to start with Facebook. What I would recommend you guys doing and what worked really well for me was going through my friends list on Facebook and creating a list of 100 people. Okay, so 100 might be like, oh my gosh, I don't know 100 people. I don't have 100 people. Or maybe like I said, you don't even have a Facebook account. Totally cool. Because you know what, you can still make that list based off of people that you know. It could be, college roommates, college classmates, high school classmates, co-workers, family, your kids' teachers, your bus drivers, your coffee shop workers. Get creative and think outside the box and make that list. It does not have to be 100 people. 100 people is your goal. It doesn't have to be 100 people. In this, when you're going through this, you want to think of people that you feel would make, a great challenger in a challenge group. So somebody that needs to, that's somebody that's encouraging, looking to lose weight or to tone up or to learn to eat clean, whatever it is, just somebody that wants a cheerleader, wants a motivational cheerleader or encourager, or, just a group of empowering people to surround them to help them reach a goal. So that would be a challenger. A coach, somebody looking for something more. So like you guys, looking for something more. And again, whether that be a discount on our product or that be, I want to quit my job and I want to stay home and create financial freedom and be able to travel around the world. Whatever that is, big or small, that person, if you think of somebody that wants something more, that person needs to go on your list as a coach prospect. Again, I want to say, do not judge and keep an open mind. So when I first went through my list, I started going through people who I obviously thought, okay, I can get my friend to sign up. I can get my mom to sign up. Oh, I remember this girl from high school. I think she would be a good challenger in my group. We could do this together. But sometimes I'd go by people and I'd be like, oh, she'd never want this. I know that she wouldn't be open to this. And I want you to try to keep an open mind here. And I want you to fill this list with people, regardless of what maybe you're thinking their wants and needs are. I want you to fill them on the list anyways, just in case, because we're going to reach out to people in a way that's not salesy at all. We're going to reach out to them and just see how they're doing and kind of learn more about them and learn where they are right now. Because as we know, we change every day. Our likes, our wants, our needs change every day. And so maybe that person that you think would not be, interested, maybe they would be. So add them to the list. Next thing is connect. Create an interest list on Facebook and add these 100 people to it. Spend time browsing that page and commenting and complimenting. Okay, so what does this mean? On Facebook, you can create something called an interest list. And I'm going to attach a video below this that teaches you how to create an interest list on Facebook. So what this list will do, you'll add these people from your list above to this list on Facebook. And basically when you click on this list, it will only pull up a news feed with those 100 people in it. So you won't be kind of caught off by shiny objects or distracted by the nonsense in the newsfeed. You get only the posts and comments and likes and everything from the people on your list. So it really just dials it in for you and helps you stay focused on your 100 people. Awesome, right? So what I want you to do when you create that list is add those people and then spend maybe 10, 15 minutes a day and commenting on people's posts, liking people's posts, and complimenting them. Now, I want to give you a little tip here that works really well for me. When you think of something that you can say to somebody, give them a compliment, or maybe like if they're asking a question and you have an answer for them, or they're struggling with something and you want to send them like just a positive quote or something to help them through a tough time, send them a personal message instead of commenting on their post. Here's why. When I get personal messages from people, I feel so much more connected with them. I feel like it's so much more personal. And so I think by you doing that, you will have a better chance of building a conversation and starting to build that trusting relationship. So that's just a little tip that works well for me. Again, I'm going to share that video on how to create an interest list after this, so you guys can click on it and check it out. It takes 2 seconds to create, super simple. Instagram. So I want you guys to focus on, first let me say this, I want you guys to focus on 2 social media outlets. I personally would recommend Facebook for sure, 100%, and then choose Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, whatever you want. I personally choose Instagram, and I find it super easy for my new coaches to use those 2 platforms. They go hand in hand, so it's pretty easy to kind of share content and go back and forth between those 2. So on Instagram, I want you to thank your followers and compliment them. So again, when somebody when somebody follows you, I want you to either DM them, so send them a personal message that just says, thank you for following me. You know, I really love your page too. I love connecting with other moms, and I hope that we can chat soon. Something like that, just basic to the point. Compliment them. Send them a message or compliment underneath them that you know, thank them for liking your post or for following you, and then compliment them on something that you see, like, oh, your dog in your picture is so cute. What breed is he? Asking questions is a great thing because it always promotes them or prompts them to come back and answer. Another thing you can do is when somebody comments on your post, there's a little heart next to their comment. Click that heart, because every time you click their comment or you like their comment, that gives them a notification. So they'll consistently be seeing your name. And that's what you want to do. You want to keep your face in front of them. Next thing is reach out privately and not just on their post or your post. Basically, talked about this, but reaching out to people in DMs. So, you know, direct messaging them is another great way. So let's see what our next slide is. Hashtags. So here's some tips for you guys. Instagram's all about the hashtags. You want to make sure, no matter what, that with every single post you make, you include 30 hashtags. I want you to write that down because I didn't write it on this slide. 30 hashtags is the maximum amount you can use, and I want you to use every single one of them. These are your ticket to reaching your brand. I included this picture right here only because I want you guys to be able to see what hashtags are. Basically, if you don't know, they're just little number signs with words after them, okay? I want you to make your post. So this one says, I posted open for business, and then I posted this picture, okay? And so then I posted it, and I came back and commented underneath it with this set of hashtags. Now, hashtags, there's a few rules I want you to follow. I want you to have 30 of them, like I said. I want you guys to be creative. You don't want to be using hashtags that are, you know, P90X, Beachbody, Turbo Fire, 21 Day Fix. You don't want to be using those hashtags, you guys, because you're going to be attracting coaches to you. And also, guess what? You're like 10% Beachbody coach and like 90% you. So whatever that 90% you is, I need you to figure that out, and I need you to create hashtags based on that. So what I would recommend you doing is taking out a sheet of paper when you get a chance and jotting down all the things that you are. If you're a mom, wife, daughter, if you like horseback riding, if you like shopping, if you like what store to shop at, you know, Target, H&M. If you love like essential oils, maybe you love Deep Blue or whatever, just start jotting down ideas and keep that list, because obviously you're going to continually add to it. Now what you can do is you can start making hashtags based off those things, but also what you can do on Instagram is search the words that you wrote down on that page and kind of figure out who is posting that type of stuff and see if they're your future coach. See if there's somebody that you would envision being on your team or in your challenge group. Is this the kind of people I want to attract to my tribe? And if it is, then there's some hashtags for you. And then also check out what hashtags they're using. Because if there's somebody that you can relate to, they're probably using hashtags that you can relate to too, and then jot them down. What I do is I create sets of 30 hashtags and I save them, in a document on my computer or on my phone. And that way, when I post on Instagram, it's super easy. I don't have to write out 30 hashtags every time. I simply just go into my notes section, copy the hashtags, and then paste them into the post. And I usually create 30 sets of hashtags based on certain things. So like this post was about my son. And so obviously I used hashtags that related to mom life, taking photos, being little, children, that type of things. If it was a food pic, you would see more things about food, like vegetarian life, vegan life, things like that, gluten-free, dairy-free, whatever. You'd see things more like that because it was food related. So what I usually do is try to come up with, and obviously this is a process, 30 hashtags, and I come up with maybe 2 sets of hashtags per category. So 2 sets of 30 underneath mom, 2 sets of 30 underneath, maybe food, 2 sets of 30 maybe underneath fitness, and then you play with them. And the good thing about posting it under the comment section is that every time you do that, you can go back in there like the next day and you can delete out that set of hashtags and you can put a new set of hashtags in there to even increase likes more on that post. So I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, make sure you hit up your upline or myself and we can definitely chat more about that. Okay, so how to reach out to people. So when I started coaching, again, like I said, still am shy, introvert, paint that picture. Reaching out to people was kind of like, oh, I don't really know if I want to do this. And again, I wasn't familiar with social media. And so it was kind of all new to me. But here's some things that I feel worked really well for me and will work well for you because honestly, you guys, I'm not a salesperson. I don't want you to be salespeople. I want you to be real and raw and attract people to you, okay? And I want you to start connecting with people that fit into your brand. Finding people on social media that fit into your brand, that click with, that you would be like, yeah, I can be that girl's best friend. I can be that dude's best friend, right? So first things first is share your journey. So as you're committed to this program and you're drinking this Shakeology, I need you to be on social media every single day sharing this. Now, I don't mean you need to be like, I'm a Beachbody coach, and all of a sudden, all I'm posting is my workouts and my sweaty pics and my shake. No, I don't want that. I want you to be posting maybe business, so 10% sweaty selfie, Shakeology, whatever. And then, 90% of your stuff, I want you to be posting you. Stuff that relates to you, stuff that interests you, stuff that, will add value to others. So quotes that you love, things from your personal development that you're reading that you want to share that you think will impact others, maybe struggles that you're having and how you're getting through them, just things like that. And maybe just like a craft that you and your kids are creating and you want to share it, or something you bought for your kids that you think other moms would like, something that's working for you as a mother, a technique that's working for you that you want to share with other people. Really, you guys get creative and share positive content on your page that if you were scrolling through Facebook, you'd be like, I need to follow this girl. I need to see what's going on with her. And then also share your journey, your fitness and wellness journey, because your results, your consistency, your showing up every single day, that right there, you guys, is what's going to draw people to you. It's going to let them see people strive and they thrive on somebody who's consistent, somebody who is always showing up. And when you guys finish that program and you post a before and after picture, people are going to come running to you. They're going to be like, I want that. I want her to show me what she did. And so it all starts from day one. I don't care if you're already fit or if you have 200 pounds to lose. It starts from day one. You need to start sharing your journey. Next thing is like and comment on people's posts. The more you like and comment on your friends' posts, the more they're going to see your stuff. So that's just the way Facebook works. The more you like, the more you comment, the more they'll see your stuff and the more you'll see theirs, okay? So you want to be liking and commenting on their posts. Again, that's where that list of 100 and that Facebook list that we're going to create, that's where that will come in use, because you can just scroll through that newsfeed pretty quickly, comment and like on a bunch of people's stuff and add value to their posts and add value to them and let them see that you're a real person and you're connecting with them. The next thing is connect with people in private messages. Instead of commenting on posts, message them. So like I talked about this a little bit before, but you guys, if you have value to add to somebody, and if you see an opportunity where you can personally message something to somebody that will help them, take that opportunity. Don't just comment on their post, like their post, and then shoot them a personal message. And here's the thing, not only will that be more personal and mean more to that person, but it will also help you start a conversation with that person. And that's what you want to do. You want to get conversations going in private messages where you can ask questions. You can ask them, how are your kids doing? I see your kid's sick. How is he feeling today? I'm sending prayers your way. And then they come back, yeah, I missed work today. Oh, what do you do for a living? And then they can tell you what they do for a living. You can continually ask questions to keep that conversation going. And also that helps you build the trusting relationship and learn so much about that person so that you can find an opportunity to say, hey, maybe this person would want to be in my challenge group. Or maybe this coaching opportunity could help this mom not be so stressed out financially, not have to leave her kids when they're sick, but be able to stay home with them. And maybe I need to offer them this opportunity, because you guys, when you have the moment to offer this opportunity to somebody, you need to take it, because it's not being salesy to offer something to somebody that you truly believe in. And if your heart is in the right place and you're doing it for a reason because you want to give them an option, like you got the option, then there's no reason to be scared of that. And there's no reason why you shouldn't do that. So just a little tip for you guys, I make something called a top 10 list. So mine has grown to be a top 20 list now, but every week I choose 10 people. So I go through my Facebook page, I go through my friends, and I find 10 people who I literally just look at them, or based on conversations I've had with them, I just feel like this girl I need on my team. Or this girl I need in my challenge group. She needs this, I need this, I want her, she just fits, we click so well together. And I add them to a list, and I call it my top 10 list. And I add 10 people to that list. So I want you guys to think this over. So you add these people to this list, and for that 1 week, for those 7 days, I invest so much in those people. I look for any way possible that I can add value to them through what they're posting, or maybe what they're saying, or maybe I just found something that I think would help them based on previous conversations and I send them a message. I just do whatever I can to connect and build a relationship with those 10 people in that week. And then the next week I choose another 10. And eventually your list might grow to a top 20 like mine has, but it really helps you focus in on 10 people who you really believe in. And you believe that either this opportunity or this challenge group would change their lives. The next thing, you guys, is super powerful. Be creative, okay? So when I say here's an example. Instead of just writing happy birthday on somebody's timeline, shoot them a private message. Because when you do that, you can say, hey girl, happy birthday. I hope your day is great. They're going to send you a message back, and they're going to say, oh my God, thank you so much for reaching out for me. That's so sweet of you. And you can say, so did you do anything cool for your birthday? And then they'll come back and tell you what they did for their birthday. And then you can continue a conversation. So you guys, you get creative. You figure out ways to start conversations and build relationships. Again, always remember, ask questions. People love to share stuff about them, and they feel comfortable sharing stuff about them. So always be very interested in your prospects, in your friends, as you're building these relationships. Okay, so here's some examples of ways that you can just reach out to people on your friends list, okay? So here's some, I call these hey girl messages. So here's one example. Hey girl, oh my goodness, it's been forever, like 5 years now. Your kids are getting so big. How old are they now? So this might be somebody that you knew in college or you knew in high school and you haven't talked to in a while, but you've seen her post a picture of her, her girls that have just grown up to be, so beautiful or whatever. And so you send her this little message. You can see we're, saying that we haven't seen her in so long. It's been 5 years. We're telling her something great about her kids, that they're getting so big. And then you ask a question. How old are they now? This encourages them to and ask, and answer that question, and probably ask you a question where you can drop some hints about what you're doing and how your family's doing. The next one is, hey girl, your vacation looks so amazing. Where exactly did you stay in Mexico? I'm thinking of planning a couple's getaway soon. So here you're just going to be, asking her about a vacation she took. Nothing salesy. You taking Beachbody completely out of this. You're just connecting with people. Focusing on building relationships. When the opportunity presents itself and your heart says, okay, now's the time. Now's the time for me to see if they want to join my challenge group. Or maybe now's the time for me to drop this coaching thing and see what they think about it. You'll know. Your heart will tell you and you just do it. You follow your heart. So these are some great examples. Again, take a screenshot so you have this, but I will tell you that you are part of Team Dreammakers Facebook page probably by now. And if you aren't, you need to get on there. But in the photo section underneath albums, we have so many resources for you guys there. We have tons of examples of what to say to invite to a challenge group, what to say in Hey Girl messages, what to say to present the business. We have so many examples there for you guys to just copy and paste and then make your own. So make sure you head over there. Again, Team Dreammakers Facebook page, under photos and then albums, and you'll see all of them underneath there for you. So tons of resources there for you guys to use. They're all open to you. You can copy and paste them literally, and then just add in your own personal message, and you are good to go. So I'm trying to change the slide. There we go. Okay, so here's some warm market examples. This is when you want to reach out. Now, again, your warm market is like people who you know, like family, friends, aunts, uncles, teachers, high school classmates maybe you still talk to, things like that. So your warm market is kind of people that you know and that know you, not cold market as in people who you're just meeting, okay? So the first one says, I've seen my posts recently, or what I have been doing, it's wrong. But I got into this group and it literally just helped me feel so much better and taught me so much. I would really love to get a few of my friends to do it with me because I think it would be even better and more fun to do it together. So you can see how not salesy that is. You're literally being a great friend and you're trying to find other friends to join you in a challenge group so you guys can work out together and get results together and have fun together. So the next one. Hey girl, your post today really made me smile. Not sure if you've seen my post, but I am setting up my next online fitness group and inviting my friends to do it with me. Are you thinking of getting started on your health and fitness journey? Super simple. Again, not salesy, just asking a question. One more. Hey girl, I was just thinking about you. I was hoping to get a Facebook group together with a bunch of my friends from here where we can just keep each other accountable and have fun while getting back in shape. I know I need the accountability, so what do you think? Again, you're offering something to them, not selling them anything. You're offering something to them, and you're also saying to them that you need the accountability too. This is as much for us as coaches as it is for our challengers, right? So again, forever challengers, permanent challenger. We are always working on our health and fitness journeys, and we want to make sure that we never paint ourselves out to be something more. Like, we always want people to feel on the same level as us. So it's important that you say things like, I know I need the accountability and I'm looking for others to come and join me to help me, and we can all help each other. Okay, so here's some examples. Again, take a screenshot if you want. Again, tons of examples in the Team Dreammakers page for you as well. Expanding your network. So here are some ways you can expand your network. Basically, this means what you want to do as a coach is not only keep connecting with your warm market. So obviously, if you're always posting, hey, I have a challenge group starting, do you want to join it, on your Facebook page, same group of people, you can see how soon that's going to get really old and you're going to already use up all the people that are interested, and pretty soon you're going to have nobody commenting, nobody liking. So as a coach, we need you to be connecting with a bunch of new people every single day. And here are some ways where you can, after you're connecting with new people and these new people are coming on your page, here are some ways that you can, offer something to them to help expand your network. So offering free groups. Free groups could be anything you're passionate about. It could be a 5-day clean eating group. It could be a personal development group, a love yourself group, a 20-minute a day HIIT group. I'm just trying to think of groups that I've done in the past, that I can think of right now. But regardless, we have templates in the Team Dreammaker page, again, under the albums, in the picture section under albums, that'll give you templates so you can host a whole free group. It'll have the day-to-day posts that you need, everything you need if you are interested in starting free groups. So free groups are an amazing way to connect with people in a smaller location and kind of just give them a little idea of what our bigger groups or our challenge groups look like and what can come out of them. So go into other groups and be friends and active participants. So here's a great way that I, in the beginning, really connected with a ton of people. So again, you take that list that you made of all your likes and interests and just like, basically what you are, a mom, a wife, whatever. You take that list and you begin searching on Facebook for groups that you are interested in. So obviously, if you don't like horseback riding, don't go join a horseback riding group because you just want to add people. Join groups that you truly are interested in, and then be a friend in that group. Be an active participant in that group. Comment under people's stuff. Ask questions in the group. Let your face be seen in that group every single day. My suggestion is that you only choose, maybe 2, 3, 4 groups to take part in, and then maybe switch it up every month or so. But really get yourself known in these groups. And as you go through these groups, even every day, just add a couple people. Just send them a friend request. And when they accept it, or if they don't accept it, no big deal. If they accept it, just say, hey girl, thanks for the ad. I seen that you were in, the mommy and me group. And I just love connecting with other moms and having other, positive people on my news feed. Thought we can connect here. Your little girl's so cute. How old is she? Something so simple and so sweet and so caring and giving. That person's going to love talking to you and they're going to want to start a conversation with you. But remember, you don't want to join groups and start adding mass number of people, because that is creepy, guys. So what you want to do is join the groups, be a friend in the group, be active in the group, and then slowly but surely begin adding people as reading their comments and you think, yeah, I connect with this girl. I like this girl. We both have, 2 boys. I can see, us getting along well. Add that person as a friend. Take that leap of faith. Again, as long as you're doing it with a good conscience, with your heart having good inside of it, there's nothing you need to worry about. Just add them as a friend and everything will work out. Again, use Instagram to connect with people. We already chatted about that. Using the hashtags will really help you connect with people that fit into your brand, or people that you want to connect with, that you can see being active members of a challenge group, or joining your team as a coach, or just being friends with, right? Friends of friends or acquaintances. So here's a good one. So as you're adding, as your friends are on Facebook, obviously your friends are going to see what you're doing, and hopefully your friends will talk great about you. So they'll share what you're doing. If somebody asks them something, they'll offer them your name to reach out to you. But you can also reach out to your friends' friends. Facebook loves kind of when you add people that have friends in common with you. So you might want to look at that. One thing I will tell you is, as you're adding friends, just kind of don't just add a friend because you looked at their profile picture. Click on them and then scroll through their page a little bit. Maybe check out where they're from, where they work, maybe if they have any additional friends with you. And maybe like if they are a Beachbody coach already, or if they are, maybe friends with a Beachbody coach that you maybe know, something like that. And then, choose your friends wisely, I guess. But make sure that no matter what, you're connecting with people every single day and adding new people to your network every single day. When doing posts, occasionally say, take 3 people who, so for example, like if I was going to share a post about, I'm just going to say like Datura oil, like deep blue oil, it's for like muscle cramping. And I was going to share a post about how much it has helped my son with his Charlie horses. And so I would take 3 people who maybe are having, maybe have muscle aches or something like that, consistent muscle aches that need help or whatever. And then they can take 3 of their friends that this would benefit them. And then I can go through and add those people that they tag as friends as well, because of course they may be interested in more of what I have to offer. Okay, so those are some options for you there. Presenting the business, one-on-one conversations. So this is super fun, you guys. Here are some ways that you can share on your social media page as posts, daily posts that you make. Here are some ways you can share the coaching business without saying, hey, I'm a Beachbody coach, sign up on my team now, you know, or here's my link, click here. You don't want to do that. You guys, when I see people do that, for any reason, not just Beachbody, when I see any company do that, or when people reach out to me and say, do you want to buy this? Here's my link, go check it out. I immediately steer away, and I immediately feel icky inside. And I know you guys do too. So don't be that person. Our goal here is to share. You guys, we're sharing. And not only are we sharing products and a business that we so believe in with all of our hearts, but we're also sharing our story. We're sharing who we are. We're sharing our message, and we're sharing our passion. That sharing of your journey and your story is what's going to be the difference between us and those icky people. Okay, so here's some tips, or here's some ideas for you. Share a fear you had to overcome. So something you had to overcome, a fear you had to overcome, share that. Share a lesson you learned from personal development. So example, if you read a quote in your personal development book that really stood out to you, post the quote, and then underneath it explain to you kind of, you know, what went on in your mind when you read that, or what went on in your body when you read that. You know, did you have a mindset shift when you read that? It was just so eye-opening to you. Share that. Share a financial transformation. So as you start coaching, and I don't care, you guys, you can be coaching for 1 week and you could sell one challenge pack, and that one challenge pack's commission could have been enough to send your kid swim lessons. You know what I mean? It could have been enough to get your kid cupcakes for his birthday to bring into the classroom. That right there is a financial transformation story. You do not have to wait until you're making hundreds or thousands or millions of dollars. You have a transformation story the moment you sign up as a coach. So you guys, make sure that you're being very creative again when you're trying to think of these things. I would print this list out and actually keep it, you know, next to your workspace or in your work binder or whatever you have, so that you can always have ideas on how you can share this business without being, you know, that coach. The next thing is share a dream that you are now planning for. So again, the moment you sign up as a coach, you signed up because you thought this business, or because you know this business is going to help you reach a dream that you have. Share that. Share that dream that you are now planning for, and share that you have this vehicle that you know is going to get you there. It's like a vehicle of hope, right? Share how coaching now gives you accountability to reach your own fitness goals. So obviously, as we talked about numerous times tonight, as a coach, you are a permanent challenger. As a permanent challenger, you always have that accountability. And so coaching, to me anyways, gives me so much more accountability than I ever had as a challenger. Because not only now are the small group of people in a challenge group watching me, encouraging me, empowering me, and motivating me, now as I'm sharing my journey on my Facebook page, and I'm being consistent with that, people are waiting for me to post. They're probably waiting for me to fail, right? And so they're just watching every single day. And for me, that's motivation. That's accountability. And so coaching has brought a whole new level of accountability into my life. And I know it will for you too. So share that. How has the Beachbody community blessed your life? So now, guys, this is just about the surroundings, the people surrounding you right now. How has this team of people impacted you already? How has your upline coach impacted you already? Share that with people. People right now especially, want that sense of community, want that sense of family. You know, they want positivity surrounding them, right? There's so much negative out there. They're looking for something great, something positive that they can just drown in. And this Beachbody is that. You know, Beachbody community is that. And you will soon learn, if you haven't already, you will soon see this. But you should already know and already feel the love that comes from Beachbody and how much we support and encourage and love you as one of our team members. So make sure you're sharing that on social media as well. Another tip is 5 things you don't know about me. Great way to connect with your brand, right? So take your list out and find 5 odd things about you that maybe people don't know about, and share them, and share a picture of yourself. You guys, so as I'm saying all of these things, make sure that you're putting your face on the post, okay? They want to see you. They want to see the person that's behind the words, okay? So put your face out there. So 5 you don't know about me. Post a funny picture of yourself. Post a silly picture of yourself. Post a picture of you dancing. Maybe you were in gymnastics as a kid, or maybe you were you know, an artist as a kid, you loved art, or maybe you still love art. Post something like that, something about one of the things on your list, so people can, you know, connect with you, and you'll connect with your brand that way. The people who comment underneath it, you'll be able to say, oh, I loved art as a kid too, or I was a gymnast, and then you can connect and build relationships and message them based on that simple post. These next 2 things are things you can do weekly. Share a challenge or transformation. So as you begin, you know, either being like an apprentice in your uplines or your sponsor coaches challenge group, or you're starting your own challenge group, as you begin there, make sure you're spotting out your challengers' transformations. This is a tricky word, because at first I was always like, I don't have transformations from challengers. You know, I've only been in the business for 3 weeks. In my group, they have some things, but they're not, you know, they're seeing some results, but nothing really huge yet. That type of deal. Remember, you guys, every single day is a new day and a new transformation. So you can have Shakeology for 1 day, and you already have a transformation. You can already share something that shake did for you today, whether that was curb a craving, whether that was, you know, give you more energy, whether that was to help you give your kids something that would help them get their vegetables. Whatever it is, there is a transformation in every single day. Identify it and recognize it, okay? Weekly, again, share a coach's success story. So as you're building your team and adding coaches to your team, share their success. Share as you sign a new coach up. That's a success in itself. They're starting a wonderful, exciting new journey. Share it, okay? And if you don't have coaches yet and you see other people on the team sharing success stories, you can share them too. So you can just share other success stories. When I first started, you know, I wasn't making millions of dollars, obviously. I was broke as a joke. And so what I did is I found other coaches' success stories or other coaches' transformations that I started to share, and just gave them shout outs, and was like, can you believe that this was possible? This is the program I'm using, and look what Stephanie was able to do with this, you know, something like that. So make sure you're just recognizing not only your own challengers and your own coaches, but right now as you're starting off, you're spotting transformations and success stories all over the place, and you're recognizing them. Another thing you can do is share your vision board. So people follow people that are going somewhere, right? They want to be inspired. And so if you share your vision board, if you don't have one yet, create one. I don't care if you use like PicMonkey or Canva. Those are sites that you can use online to create fun little visuals, or literally you take pictures out from a picture album and you print them out off of your Facebook photo albums and you glue them to a cardboard or whatever. Create a visual of what you're going for. Create a visual of what your year is going to look like this year. You guys, when you create that vision for yourself, when you literally can close your eyes and walk through the vision that you have for your year, and you continually do that every single morning, every single night before you go to bed, that vision becomes your reality. There's nothing that will stand in your way from making that vision happen. So if you dial in that vision, that is your biggest source of energy, your biggest source of motivation. So create that vision board and then share it with people. Again, people follow people that are going somewhere. Daily 4. Okay, so this is super important. I want you guys to take a screenshot of this. You will see these things all over the place. We will be tracking these things together. You and your upline will be going over these things. These 4 things, you guys, if you're doing these 4 things, I can guarantee you're going to see success in your business. And if you do not see success in your business, if you are struggling to reach goals, there's something in one of these 4 things that we need to tweak. Because Beachbody, guys, this coaching business, it doesn't choose favorites. It doesn't choose who's going to be the next top coach. You choose that. If you do these things and you stay committed to these things, these 4 little things, you guys will soar as coaches, okay? So number 1, product of the product. Pretty sure we covered this, but being a permanent challenger and sharing that journey daily, you know, everyday life as you talk to people, but also on social media. Connect and build relationships. Again, totally covered this. Add a minimum of 5 people to your network daily. So that means those cold market connections. I want you guys to get into groups, you know, start finding people that you can add to your network. Think of it as, I want to find as many people as I can to add to my network. So when I'm doing all this work on these posts every day, new people, new eyes, new minds, new stories will see these posts. And that's what you want. You don't want the same people seeing your stuff. You want new people every day. So aim for 5 people every day, and then aim to build 5 relationships every day. So, 10 relationships every day. So build relationships with your 10 in play. So again, remember your 10 list that we were talking about? Your people that you just can really feel like a connection with. You feel like they would be amazing challengers or amazing coach, and you could help them, you know, reach their goals in some way with this platform. You know, focus on those 10 people, build those relationships, okay? Focus hard there. Invite to the business and challenge group. So invite a minimum of 3 people per day to your next challenge group. We kind of talked about that in those messages that I gave you, those templates I gave you. Again, you'll have those resources over in the Team Dreammakers page. But you had some on here that you should take a screenshot of. If you didn't, you can easily just go back on this video and take that screenshot. But invite 3 people a day to the challenge group, and then invite a minimum of 5 people per week to the business. You guys, seriously, that right there is money. Because when I started coaching, my mindset was, I'm one person. I live in a small town. My small town is very small-minded. I knew I was not building my business alone. So my mind was, the more people that I could get on my team, the more business presentations that I could do every single week, meant the more people that I would hear say no, but the more people that I would hear say yes. And the more people I got on my team, the bigger impact I could make. Because you guys, this business is all about helping people, right? So helping people get healthy, helping people get fit, helping people love themselves again, helping people find a purpose in life, and helping people know that no matter what their dreams are, no matter how big or how small, they deserve to achieve them. And this business is the vehicle that can help them get there. So you guys, you need to be presenting this business to a minimum of 5 people per week. Okay? The last thing here is personal development. I need you to be reading or listening to a minimum of 1 chapter a day. I used to always say 10 minutes a day, but for me, 10 minutes was like, okay, my son comes in and then I leave the book and then I forget where I am and then whatever. So for me, it was just, it's easier to just tell you guys 1 chapter a day. 1 chapter a day of a book. I gave you some examples in here. Get on Amazon, order them. Head to your library. You can probably rent a lot of those books from a library. It won't cost you anything. Download an audio version of any of those, and you guys can listen to them on the way to work, when your kids are napping, when you're in the shower, when you're brushing your teeth, before you go to bed at night. I don't know. When I had a newborn baby at home and my husband was working 2 jobs, you guys, I listened to personal development all the time. I didn't turn the TV on. I just listened to personal development. So, you know, make time for these things. I want to say right now that you are the CEO of this business. You get to determine your own hours. You get to determine how much effort and how much work and how fast you build this business. That's on you. You get to determine that. What I can tell you as an upline coach and as a sponsor coach to all of you basically is that whatever effort you put into this business, we are going to put that effort into your business as well. So if you walk to your goals, if you're going to be at a walking speed, we're going to walk right beside you. If you're going to sprint, we're going to sprint right beside you. Know that as much attention and energy you give your business, we're going to give that much attention and energy to your business as well. We don't get anything for you signing up as a coach. It doesn't help us at all to have a person lying underneath us as a coach. What helps us is when you start reaching your goals, when you start earning an income, when you start selling challenge packs and helping change lives and building a team underneath you and adding people underneath you and starting impacting lives. That is when we're rewarded. And we're rewarded, yes, business-wise, but we're rewarded more because that is what brings us joy, is knowing that we are making a difference. You guys, you make a difference in this business. You get to change lives. That is huge and that is powerful. First milestone. So here's just a little quick overview. Again, you're going to be graduating after this into something called Coach Basics Phase 1. In Phase 1, you're going to be going over Emerald and Success Club and everything else you need to know. So again, all of this stuff is just going to be a quick overview just to give you a little idea of what it's all about, okay? So Emerald is basically your first rank advancement as a coach. What you need to be Emerald is just 2 coaches underneath you. I'm going to just tell you tips to crush this goal. When I was Emerald, I signed 1 coach up who was a friend of mine, and I signed my husband up. Basically, I signed my husband up because I wanted him to have one of the top spots in my business for a couple of reasons. One, he was a placeholder for me. So whenever, if I had a coach fall off or something, I could easily get my husband active, and he would be a placeholder to keep me in as an Emerald coach. Again, he's high up on my list, so that's the best spot in my business for him. And as I continue to build my business and moving way down the road to other levels and other income levels and things beyond my wildest dreams, I now can build my husband's business. Together we build his business and we get double the income. So he not only gets a paycheck, but I get a paycheck. So it's really smart to get somebody like a husband or a wife or a significant other into that position, into one of your top positions, because it will really have an impact now, but a greater impact down the road. Success Club. Success Club is basically a reward system that Beachbody created. It's super cool because it rewards us for sharing our products with other people. So as you get people to order challenge packs, Shakeology, or now our new all access Beachbody on demand pack, any of those things, you will be rewarded Success Club points. So for all of those things, you'll be rewarded 2 points. So every single time you change a life, every single time you get somebody to get a challenge pack, which gives them a fitness program, a 30-day supply of Shakeology, and free access for 30 days to Beachbody on demand. Every single thing they need to reach their wellness goals, to be successful on it, plus you as a coach to offer them that support and guidance. They will be successful on this journey. You will change their lives. Every Success Club point that you get, you are changing. Success Club is huge, you guys. I want you guys to know, think about it as 30 days in 1 month. Your goal and your first milestone is to hit Success Club 5. You guys, you have 30 days. Every challenge pack you sell is worth 2 points. That means you need to sell 3 challenge packs in order to get 6 points. That's 3 people. 3 people in 30 days. You guys, no matter what, no matter how many people you know, where you are in this business right now, no matter what, you can change 3 lives in 30 days. You need to make it your business to do that. Not only will that bring in income for you guys, help you guys reach your personal goals, it will help you get some amazing people that you can help lead and empower and motivate and change their lives so that they can feel good about themselves. And you want to know what good coaches make? Good challengers make? Great coaches. They're building these challengers up in these challenge groups, and they're seeing results, and they're loving their fitness program. They're loving their Shakeology. They're loving the way they feel. They're going to want to pay it forward. And so now's the time for you to offer them this business opportunity. Bring them on your team. They know everything they need to know. They already love our products. They love our shakes. They love you as their coach. And now together you can team up a bigger impact. So that's how you grow a successful team. Success Club is where it starts. You need to be hitting Success Club 5 every single month. Again, 3 lives, 30 days. You guys got this. So month, be consistent with your daily power hour. That's those 4 items I talked about before. Again, you're going to be discussing this in way bigger detail in the next phase as you begin in the Coach Basics Phase 1 group. But again, those 4 things we talked about: product, inviting, connecting, and personal development. Those 4 things that needs to be consistent every single day. I want you guys to get out a calendar, schedule in your power hour. Again, is that you are your own boss. You get to make your own hours. You get 15-minute lunch break, noon break, your lunch in general, after your kids go to bed, you can mix it up during the day. As long as you get your numbers met every single day, it doesn't matter when you do it. Fit it into your schedule, okay? So when I was a new mom, I had to fit this into the mom cracks. I had to fit this in. I was working 55 hours a week, husband worked 2 jobs, newborn baby at home, obviously didn't have, and so I fit this in when I could. But here's the kicker, you guys. It's such a perk that you get to make your own schedule. But on the other end of that, you also have to make your own schedule. You have to be consistent and stick to it. So you have to be scheduled and consistent if you want this to work with those 4 daily behaviors. Goal number 2, complete the Coach Basics training. So like I said, after you finish this Getting Started Right webinar, you're going to just continue on. It's very simple and self-explanatory. You're going to continue on to the next course, which is Coach Basics Phase 1. You guys, it's super awesome, super cool, and you're going to learn so much stuff. Again, I just want to really dig in on how important it is that you reach out to your sponsor coach when you are instructed to in that Coach Basics training. Again, you need to stay in contact with them so that together, again, you guys can impact more people. You guys can team up and work together, and they know how you are with the training and how they can help you even more, excel and reach your goals. Goal number 3 is what we just talked about. Invite those 3 to 5 people to your challenge group and earn Success Club 5. Remember, guys, 3 lives, 30 days, you'll earn Success Club 5. So the next thing I just want to mention quickly, make an open for business post, but be creative about it. So here, this is one of them. Just a little thing that said, Motivation Monday, life begins at the end of your comfort zone. I'm on my new adventure. And so here people might ask, what's your new adventure? What are you doing? I'm excited to learn more, whatever. And you left a little bit out of this post on social media for them to just wonder and for them to ask. You can see there's some curiosity that's sparked here, right? So be creative with your posts, but make sure you make an open for business post. It's an exciting time for you right now, and you want to share this. I want you guys to, the momentum you have when you sign up as a coach, I want you to keep that momentum. Keep fueling that momentum. Keep investing in your mind with personal development so you can continue to move on every single day, positive and encouraged and motivated and excited that this is the vehicle that's going to take you to your vision, that's going to make it all possible. This is it. And if you run, you're going to get there fast. If you sprint, you're going to get there faster. But you know what? If you walk, you're still going to get there. So do it at your own speed and do you. Okay, guys? So that's the end of this. I'm really excited to be part of your new journey. Consider it a huge blessing, and I'm so grateful that you are on this team and that I get to be a part of your journey and be able to see you kind of grow as a new coach and grow into, whatever style of coaching you're going to choose, and, be a part of watching those dreams that you're sharing and, your vision that you're creating. I want to be a part of watching that come true and seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. So I'm super excited. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Let me get out of here so you guys can see my face for a quick second, maybe. Okay, let's see. Stop screen sharing. Here I am. Okay, so again, thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time. I don't even know, I'm just not, so I have no clue even where I'm. And enjoy this. I hope you learned a lot from this. Obviously, as you know, we are a huge team. You can come in here. We are a huge team, and we're all here to empower and encourage you and to answer any questions that you might have. And so make sure that you ask any questions that you have after listening tonight. Contact your sponsor coach. Ask them questions. Tell them what you thought about it. Tell them if you're excited about it. Share your vision and your dreams. Share it all with them, because that is important. And for us as an upline coach, it's very motivating and encouraging to know what you're working for and what you want out of this business, because it helps us kind of direct you, and it helps us know how we can help you do that. So again, thank you so much for your time tonight, and I hope that you learned a lot, and I will talk to you again soon. Want to say bye? Bye.